Ontario schools must focus on giving students academic, life, and social skills. Students who are fully engaged in this manner stay in school and succeed in school. Ontario's public secondary school teachers, educational workers have a plan that will put the needs of students first and make this happen. It's the Students First Plan. District 9, Greater Essex, is part of the Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation, a union representing almost 60,000 members. Our members include teachers, educational support staff, professional support services staff, continuing education, and occasional teachers. The Students First Plan is a positive alternative to existing education policies. It's the blueprint for ensuring Ontario students will be successful and safe, and it's predicated on 4 main principles. Give every student more options and a rich and well-rounded education by broadening the availability of academic and work-related courses delivered by qualified teachers. Give every student more individual attention by reducing class size. Give every student with special needs and every student at risk of dropping out access to support programs and school board professionals. Give every student a positive learning environment by ensuring that all educational facilities are well supervised and properly maintained by school board staff.
Students who did struggle in math and English classes excelled once they got into the tech classes because they were using their English skills for resume writing, for reading chapters on different procedures. For math skills, the trigonometry was big when it came to the precision metal trade. I know that in the construction areas as well, there's cutting and measuring and so forth. So they're using practical applications for their academics.
More course choices mean more program options for students. Students at risk need to have just as many choices as university-bound students. Encouraging students to take courses they may not be thinking of taking is vital. The Students First Plan is focusing on making that happen. It suggests the following. Academic and applied courses in grades 9 and 10 must be supplemented with sufficient locally developed courses to satisfy the needs of students at these levels. A broader range of university, college, and workplace level courses must be available in all secondary schools. Targeted funding must be made available for suitable facilities and staffing in all schools, including small schools, so that a full range of courses is offered everywhere. Parents must get more information about the courses available and the educational possibilities for their child.
The students know that if you give them the right equipment, that if you give them the right staff, that if you give them the amount of time that they need to be successful, then they know that they really are successful. They will graduate to be well-rounded, educated, complete young people that we need to be successful in our world today, and that's the bottom line.
An OSSTF province-wide research study in 2004 found large class sizes are the most severe obstacles facing students in their pursuit of success. Large class sizes mean less individualized attention for students. As class sizes increase, the percentage of students passing courses drops, especially in large cities like Windsor. According to Statistics Canada, Ontario ranks 3rd in Canada for most students per educator. What's more alarming is the number has increased since the late 1990s. Ontario leads the country with a 7% rise in the student education ratio.
Research has proven that small groups work. With small children, aged 3 to 5, they learn in a large group environment, but in a small group setting, you can make sure that they have grasped the concepts being taught. It allows you to hear what they have to say, to give it back to you, to make sure that they understand. Small group settings is the ideal way to work with young children, and I think that the Students First program addresses that right on the money.
The Students First Plan recommends the following. Class size in grades 9 and 10 applied level courses must be reduced to below 20 students. The provincial funding formula must be adjusted to pay for the smaller class sizes so school boards don't have to borrow from other programs. Class sizes for specialized programs for students at risk must be even smaller. There are currently more than 40,000 students in the province of Ontario waiting for special education assessment and programs. In order to graduate, all students must pass the grade 10 literacy test or the grade 12 literacy course. Only 25% of the students taking essential courses have been successful. An alarming 60% of students identified with special needs failed. Despite those numbers, our members, your teachers and support professionals, are hard at work trying to reverse that trend through its local programs.
The Student First Plan sets out an initiative to provide supports for students with special needs and students who are at risk of dropping out. And Turning Point really offers those students a chance here. These are students who are suspended from their regular schools, and they may be at risk of dropping out, and they may have special needs. And when they are suspended, they can keep a connection with their home school by attending our program.
Support professionals are needed, and the Students First Plan identifies the following key elements in ensuring access to support programs and professionals are made available. Regional disparities in the availability of support professionals must be eliminated by ensuring that school boards employ their own professionals. School boards must have sufficient funding to offer competitive salaries and hire enough permanent and full-time professionals. Quick fixes don't provide lasting results. A 2005 study by the Centre for Addiction and Mental Health found that 13% of students are worried about being harmed at school. 25% of students said they were bullied, and 33% of students claimed to have bullied others. 12% reported assaulting someone in the course of the school year. The Students First Plan will protect students by recommending the following. A whole school safety approach must be adopted. Measures that protect everyone in a school should be reviewed and then implemented to deal with issues such as school visitors, bullying, violence and harassment, and safety devices. Schools must be staffed at all levels with sufficient adult role models to provide a safe learning environment for all students.
We want the public to understand the importance of education. We need the public's support for the Students First Plan, which is going to improve education, increase student success, have more students graduate from high school who are going to be better prepared for the working world and the world of tomorrow. That's what's going to secure our communities, our province, and our country.
OSSTF asks for your support in lobbying the government to properly fund education and staff the schools with more adults. We need the government to provide more funding for new school boards now. Increased funding will result in more staff. Increased staff will result in more assistants and more supportive programs for students, and the result will be increased student success. We are committed to publicly funded education. We are OSSTF. For more information, please visit